Hi gang, I hope you're well. So I'm continuing this series every morning this week with some stretch ideas, just really loosely choreographed that you can put at the end of a class, maybe if you're outdoors today teaching, or maybe because it's so hot you're going to do an extended stretch session. It can be really hard when you're teaching group exercise, because often when people are really busy, when you do a stretch at the end, sometimes they get up and leave, don't they? Don't feel that it's important, and it really is so important. So it's how you integrate those stretches at the end of your session, to make sure that people understand the importance of doing stretch and cooling down. So I'm going to use, this is one of my favourites from the Pure Energy music app. I've used this again. I always use this so many times. It's called Deep House Chill. Morning, Anne. And it really is a beautiful mix. So maybe you've done a cardio class or a mobility class or strength, whatever it is, and you're going to take the 5 minutes at the end, and you are just going to add maybe some really simple stretches. So if everyone's comfortable kneeling, let's start with a hip flexor stretch. Good morning, Anne. Are you still missing Ibiza? Have you booked October? Let us know. So I'm loosely going to just choreograph this. I know the track really well. So if we start with a hip flexor stretch, we could hold this position, again some breath work, and just start to develop the stretch and take your arms further back. And then as the beat comes in, I'm going to add some lateral movement to increase the stretch. So I'm going to go over to the right, tiny pause, to the center, over to the left, and then through to the center again, and then rotate the upper body to the right. So I'm looking over the right to the center, I'm coming to the left, there's the beat, and then we lift and circle. Take this knee to the side now, take the right hand down and lift up into a side stretch, lovely for the inner thigh. Again, you'd probably hold these maybe a bit longer, and then come through to the center, hands on the floor, and then move into a cat stretch. So we're just bringing those 3 stretches together. Hands back down, roll up, and then step forward on the left leg. Take the hip flexor stretch, hold it here, and then pause. Move over to the left, and then to the center, move it over to the right, through the center, and then look over your left shoulder if you can. So this is changing the stretch. Look over your right shoulder, that feels good. Come through to the center, tiny pause, circle your arms around, take the leg back, and then move out into a lunge. Take the right arm up. So that's the second part of this stretch. I'm pushing this leg back. There we go. Now let's come out of this, back into a kneeling position, drop the head down, stretch into the upper back. Good. So now I'm going to hit back into child's pose. We're going to move forward into a plank. Or you could stay on your knees and then lower the body down to the floor, depending on your back. You could do a small cobra, you could do an extended cobra. Push the hips forward, shoulders down. Good. And then release it. Come back through plank. So push up, drop the knee down, and then sit back. And you're in the perfect position to thread the needle. So come up onto all fours, rotate the left arm back, and then thread the needle through. So again, just keep the ear on the floor, shoulder on the floor. Again, come out, open, thread the needle, and then place that hand down. The other side, rotation, and then thread the needle. So again, we've got the ear on the floor, shoulder on the floor, hips are high. Roll back up, come through. Again, this is just a few minutes of ideas. And then back onto center. Then come through those positions again. So child's pose, either up onto your knees or to plank. Lower the body down, extend. Again, moderate this. I reckon you'll be booking again, Anne. Lower the body down. Now come through onto all fours. And then just adjust your hands, sweep the left arm up, and then bring it through. Again, ear on the floor, shoulder down. and then come back in. Establish the position, rotate the right side. Bring the elbow through, head down and hold. Now I'm going to scoot forward on the mat, put the legs down, the toes down, and then push up through the chest.
1, 2.
Squeeze the shoulder blades back and have a great stretch through the quad, hip flexors, chest. Hold it there. Good. Drop down, hands on the floor, curl the toes underneath, and then just walk back. So, taking the hands around the back of your ankles, pull through. So we've got some key stretches in there, just in a couple of minutes. Let me face you this way, and then just roll the body all the way up to the top. Lace your fingers and take your arms back. Over to the right, and to the centre. Over to the left. Good, and then roll down again. So roll down, hands on the floor, hands behind the back of your ankles, pull down. Hands on the floor. Good, and then just bend the knees, roll up to the top, lace your fingers, and over to the right, over to the left. Good, and then through the centre, push back. Last stretch, take the hands behind your back, and you've pretty much stretched all your major muscles there. 5 minutes, gently choreographed, and you're ready to rock. You're ready to shake out, and hopefully you've kept everybody with you just for 6 minutes. We'll miss that, you will. I'm going to do some stretch ideas every day this week, so tune in every morning at this time or grab the replay and let me know, what are your key stretches? What do you like to add into your sessions? Is it that never apply, just go for it? The music again that I use this morning is Deep House Grooves, Deep House Chill. There it is, which is absolutely lovely. Good morning. So if you're doing slightly a longer stretch because of the heat this morning, I hope that's inspired you to maybe try a few different stretches that you've not used before. Let me know in the comments. If you want choreography, I send out a full choreography breakdown of everything I do every morning, and the video and the choreography notes. But you just need to sign up for the choreography newsletter. So just comment choreography and I'll send that to you. And also, if you want the Women's Wellness newsletter, straight away you'll get last Saturday's edition, which was all about insulin resistance. You're welcome. So if you want that, just comment wellness. And then this week we have got the Fitness Pilates MenoFit teacher training is Thursday. And we've also got Fitness Pilates training this weekend. So if you're interested in either of those, just take a comment, put a comment, or send me a private message, and myself or Lauren will get back to you. All right, everybody. Thanks, Joanna. Thanks, and have a lovely day. Keep shining, everybody, and I'll see you all on the next one.